What is going on, everyone? It's Uzo here, and today's video is all about the Evan and Aran revamp, specifically Evan once again due to that being my second main. Now in this video we're going to talk about how the revamp has changed the way you play Evan, from bossing to training to just overall mechanics, and overall how I like the revamp and how I've operated with it since its launch yesterday. Now in this video we do have a Hellux duo with me and another Kaiser. Kaiser's also got a bit of a change, but that's going to be maybe in a different video. Now let's get started with how Evans are at bossing, since that's where we are right now. So with bossing, you do get a very significant increase in DPS. You do have to do a little bit more movement, and you do have cooldowns to deal with your Mur skills and your fusion skills. So that's a bit of a change than just spamming illusion. Another thing with bossing is that, as you can see, Mur is very flashy. He's very out there. A lot of his skills involve taking up a large portion of the screen with a lot of animation and a lot of effects. That is nice to look at, but when you're trying to boss, that can be troublesome. Bosses like Von Bon in CRA are nearly impossible to see when you have your Mur skills and fusion skills going in the foreground and not necessarily the background. And that's a problem for me, and if you're in a party, that's a problem for just about everyone in that party. For Von Bon, you're probably going to have to stick to mana burst only, and if not, good luck seeing where those orbs are going to fly at you from. Now let's move on to something like training. Now yesterday we were doing a little bit of elite bossing in Hill 5, and we found that with 2 Evans we could pretty much cover the entire map with only thunder orbs, which is really nice. But I think that may not be the intended case. It also has to do a little bit with how high you're hitting. If the orbs can either one-shot or two-shot, it's going to be more efficient. But also with magic debris, you have kind of a meso explosion-ish skill that can also hit mobs from just about anywhere on the map. Now, overall, how do I like this revamp? So far, it's been a really steep learning curve. Changing from how Illusion was and Blaze and Flame Wheel, all of the old Evan skills, to I don't even know half the names of these, and the fusion skills that have modifiers when you use this skill with this skill and it does this and that, and you have to like combo them and link them together, and they have buffs, and it can get really confusing. But if you spend enough time reading the descriptions, testing out different combinations of skills in different scenarios, just maybe you're in Genesis, see what this skill does, it will start to get better. You'll start to learn combos that work for you or just are generally better when it comes to DPS. Now, if I was going to rate this revamp, Evan specifically, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give it an 8.5. Now, this is a little biased because I was an Evan prior to the revamp, so I do have a little bit of knowledge that is no longer relevant when it comes to Evan. Sure, the playstyle is pretty similar, but in the end, it's going to be completely different when it comes to skills, the way you use them and the way they work. Now, this could be maybe a 9 or 10 if I was making a brand new character, just based on the amount of lines that you get, the DPS, the design of the skills, the damage potential you get based on the lower skill percentages and higher attack speed. This is a really good revamp in my opinion. Now, in this scene, we do have a little bit of trouble with Hellux. The Kaiser is 216, I believe, and the Evan is 202. Now, I am missing a little bit, not as much as you would maybe on a weapon attack class, but we are successfully doing Hellux, which is not something I could say pre-revamp. This is actually kind of surprising, and we were both surprised that we were able to do this. Keep in mind, this was probably our 3rd or 4th try. All 3 of the previous tries were very close, with one instance of us killing the jewel right as the timer ran out, and we cleared it but didn't clear it, and we were able to go back in again. So that's a little weird. Anyway, I love the revamp so far. I'm excited to bring more videos to you guys, maybe a bit on how to do some of the Evan combos. Let me know what you guys think of the revamp down below. If you are an Evan, how has this been for you? If you're an Evan pre-revamp when you made your character, how has it been learning all the new skills and the new mechanics? If you're a new Evan creating one fresh with the revamp from level 1 all the way to whatever level you want to get to, let me know in the comments below how you think it is as well. I want to do a little bit more content on Aran's side, but I will have to find an Aran that I can use It might be mine, it might be somebody else's. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also shouts out to Henry because he asked me to do this. He was sad he couldn't be in the video. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.